If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
I bought the little pink lid, you know, with the purple with the little coach's hat on the sides. I'm gonna wear that for my mom and, you know, for the women out there. And I've been seeing a lot of sharing going on Facebook and in social media this week. I think that's one of the really wonderful things about social media is people sharing causes and sharing charitable ideas and concepts. Somebody earlier today put something about diabetes up. I posted it up for my wife. So I just think it's, you know, with all the bad stuff going on, there's still good stuff happening. And I think the league represents that.
Yeah, the NFL is a platform for charity and helping people, and you know I always do a prayer before every game I just give thanks that I'm on this platform and I'm able to help so many people, and it doesn't take much for me. Whether, you know, today someone hit me up on Twitter and was like, yeah, I'm doing a charity, I'm trying to raise some money for this little girl that's suffering from some type of disease or illness, can you donate something for auction? I'm like, oh, absolutely. It'll be at the front desk of the facility whenever you show up. It'll be there ready for you. I'll donate a pair of game cleats signed. And earlier over the weekend, I sent some gloves back home to Santa Cruz, California, where some people are trying to raise some funds for Boys and Girls Club and some other funds for auctions for charity. It's something that's so easy for us to do and takes such little amount of effort, and you can help so many people put a smile.
I caught John Ogden one day in the old dump over on Owings Mills Boulevard, and this is early on. It's before he won the Super Bowl, 98 or 99. John Ogden was clearing out his and over there weren't lockers. They were like, I don't know, like chests that sat at the bottom of the lockers. They had like wooden tops on them. And he was throwing out all of his cleats. I'm like, dude, you wear like 19 shoes, right? I mean, his feet are as big as my body, my torso. I said, give me those. I'm just going to throw them away. No, don't throw them away, man. Autograph them, and we'll put them in. And Lord knows, I think I got $300 a pair at my Nice Guy Awards, and we gave all the money to Ed Black Courage Award Foundation back then. So last thing, though, you broke a lot of women's hearts tonight. I mean, I could tell. Tonight's the big purple night, so it's affected our crowd a little bit tonight because all the chicks want to be feeling your pecs and your guns down at the stadium tonight. Are you astonished in this environment in Baltimore how female-centric the Ravens have become in a lot of ways? I mean, that there's so many female fans. I don't feel that around the league as much as we feel it here. And there have been studies done to say the Ravens have, per capita, percentage-wise, more female fans than in the stadium and who buy goods and who order things online than any other team in the league. That's because we're a young franchise, but I think it's because the Ravens embraced the entire family concept here when they came here under the Modells, and seeing how it goes. I mean, I would think more than half the autographs you give her to women.
Yeah, I mean, first, the women love the purple, so they see the purple and they all go crazy.
Who doesn't?
Purple Fridays and all that. Well, some people, you know, they don't take to
it wouldn't be as good if it were green, is what you're
so
saying,
the women love the purple, and then marketing-wise, it's like we found out, like, wow, women really love the Ravens, so let's address that market, and let's do a purple night for them, and let's have a seminar where we teach them all about football, and we come in, and it's just a night for them, and we show them the locker room.
Dude,
and all
chicks are scalping tickets. I had 3 women yesterday hit me on Facebook looking for tickets like I just happen to have them. And I'm like, no, it's really sold out, right? It's really, really sold out for sure. But, you know, there we go. You know, last thing for you, Al Davis. You know, I had a couple entrees with Al over the years. The last time I saw Al alive, I sat literally behind him on a Southwest Airlines flight from Orange County up to Oakland. He was on the plane for an hour and 15 minutes. You know how that flight is. You've taken that flight before. It was after the owners' meetings 2.5 years ago. His skin was kind of falling off. He had skin cancer, so every time you saw him the last few years and he looked a mess, it was because he had skin cancer, and he wouldn't tell anybody because he was like the proudest, toughest guy ever. And I think he did some heinous, awful stuff, including moving franchises and trying to sue his business partners in the league, which I'm, you know, after what I've been through this year in litigation, that's absolute nonsense, and how much it hurt my family. I am anti-litigation in every possible way you could possibly imagine. But Al Davis passing and seeing that on Saturday, I mean, I had to think, like, there ain't never been an NFL without Al Davis, or an AFL. I mean, there hadn't been football in most people's lifetime. It's astonishing that he was only in his early 80s. I mean, he should be like 120 from what I can tell, right? Just some thoughts about Al Davis and laying the pathway.
Well, you know, we talk about equality, and that's something I've been fighting for. It's something he's been fighting for his whole life.
Absolutely.
With getting black coaches like Art Shell, and making sure that black coaches get interviews.
How about my people, the Hispanic people? Tom Flores, first Latino.
I mean, he's got everybody, right? So I mean,
and first woman in Amy Trask, yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, so you think about Al Davis, he was a pioneer, and he really changed football. So we lost a legend and his contribution to the game will never be forgotten. So we'll probably be taking a moment of silence again.
Man,
our second one, man, what's going on?
Too many people dying. We talked about that last time. I don't want to get you all morbid out. All right, Luke and Glenn are done their Quesadilla here at High Tops. You guys ready to come and do some real radio?
Quesadilla.
Let the amateur get out of here. Let the professionals back up. We'll step out. We'll take a break.
You're definitely not Mexican in the past life. Quesadilla.
That's a Napoleon Dynamite line. You don't remember that?
Hey,
it really is.
I speak hardcore Spanish. I speak Mexican, actually.
You know how to say burrito or
yes.
borracho, something like that.
Drunk, burrito, whatever.
There it is. Brendan, yeah, he does speak a little Spanish.
They go together, right?
Brendan Ayanbadejo, you spent too much time in East LA, man. You were in LA too long. Speak Spanglish, man. All right, we'll step out, take a break. Brendan's here. I'm Nestor. We are at High Tops. It's all brought to you by our friends at Planet Fitness. And Glenn and Luke will be back in the cockpit right after this.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.